Sophia, do you want to come and show people what this is?
A May tie.
A May tie. And what do we do with a May tie?
You twirl it around and then buckle.
You twirl it around and then buckle. What do you carry in a May tie? A baby doll, or maybe a baby. Did you go in the May tie when you were little? Okay, well this is how you wear a May tie with an infant, which we're going to be using Sophia's rabbit doll as a model. And you later, for the bigger show, put the inside, hang it down like a little pocket, and buckle it behind yourself. You can tug on the straps to make sure they're lined flat. Okay. Can you give me the rabbit? Okay. Now, with an infant, you're going to want to make sure that the legs, remember, that the legs are straight. Careful, lift the pocket and just fold it over them and flip the straps over your shoulders. So they're kind of standing in the pocket.
Mom, let me come in too.
You're next, baby. And you pull one around that way, one around this way, so it crosses in the back. And you tie them around the baby's back. Not under the bottom, but around the back, so that it has a nice support. You can do a bow or knot or whatever.
Mom, let me come in there too.
Wait. All right, so the infant's standing there. And, if they're awake and looking around, you can fold that down. Or if they're asleep or you want to nurse, you can raise it up, sort of shrug it up a little bit, let them sit down a little lower, and you can actually nurse in here with nobody can really see. So until they're a little bit older, you're going to have them always facing towards your body and standing up with straight legs. When they get to be, I guess about 10 months, or when their legs are long enough, really. Here you go. Can you put her in the chair? Well, it's your turn now. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this again, showing how to do it with like a bigger child. I still wear Sophia in this when she's really tired or cranky. She loves it. Yeah. Okay. It's the same principle with an older child, but their legs go out to the side. Come here. So you pull up the pocket between their legs. Flip the straps over if they cooperate with you. Yeah. And then you can sort of scooch them up a little bit and wrap the straps under the bottom. Wrapped up my shirt too. Yeah. This is really comfortable because all of the weight sits on your waist. So here it is in the back. Wave at the camera. You're dorky. And here it is in the front. You can put a diaper or whatever in there, and put a binky or a toy strapped there. There's a back carry as well, which is as soon as they can sit up by themselves. I think with her, I started carrying her on my back around 10 months. It lets you get a little more work done. And, when they're not a super tiny infant, they don't need to see your face all the time. We're gonna carry a toddler on my back. So I put the May tie down inside out, like the pocket's hanging down, and I buckle it around my waist. Hi, are you gonna bring Rabbit with you? Okay, turn around. No, turn around, face me. No. Okay, so you have to pick them up and sort of sling them onto your back. Okay. And if they're much too small to do that, you can start out by resting them on some pillows. Once you have the straps, they're pretty secure in the pocket. Okay, you can sort of scooch them up a little bit. The straps go around the back, under the bottom. and then inside their feet, and then they tie at your waist. Ta-da! Are you looking at the camera? Are you being shy? You wave. Is this how you mostly go in the Meitei now? Because you're a bit bigger, you're a little heavier. So it's nicer when you can sit on my bottom. So if you have an infant that's too small to sling onto your back, like I slung Sofía, you can still carry them on your back as long as they can hold their heads up and as long as their legs are long enough to go around your waist, but you're going to want to start by putting them on some pillows. The legs are going to go out like that to either side. And you'll put the Meitei around you, clip the waist strap, and you'll reach back and grab these straps, and hopefully they're not too twisted. And you can snug them up like that and do your back carry. And unfortunately, we don't have a big enough doll to really show you how it works with a real kid in there, but this is such a comfortable way to carry a kid because all the weight is on your hips. I still take this with us even though Sofía's 3. When we go hiking or walking through a museum or something, I'll bring it with us because it's easier than a stroller. There's a lot of times when I've been having to vacuum or something and Sofía's really cranky, and so I'll just put her in my back carry like this, and I'll just keep on vacuuming and she just falls right asleep. Especially when she was a baby, we would do that a lot. Alright, so this is how you get the Meitei, you get your child down out of the Meitei, out of a back carry. You would untie it, and the feet, and the buckle. You can bring them around and set them down. Do you want to tell them anything else?
Yes.
What? What else should we tell them about Meiteis?
Yes.
What else about Meiteis?
A story.
A story about Meiteis? Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Sofía, and when she was a baby, she spent all of her time in the Meitei. The end.